Okay, so I don't think it necessarily accompanies arahantship, and I think that's fairly clear actually. I mean, you have in the sutras you have the distinctions between arahants like Venerable Mahamoggallana and Venerable Sariputta, and Venerable Sariputta quite clearly says that he doesn't really have any of these higher knowledges apart from being an arahant. And the question even arises: is it necessary to have directly recall your past lives, for example? This is one of the six, one of the Chalabhinyas, the recollection of past lives, or understanding the nature of karma. And even those things, it is questionable whether you actually have to do that to be able to, to be an arahant. And I personally think you don't have to. I think what you have to see is you have to understand the causality of dependent origination. That's what you have to understand. Because once you understand that, you understand the nature, you understand that rebirth must happen because you understand the causality behind it. But that does not mean that you're actually required to remember your past lives, which actually is quite a different thing here. So the Chalabhinyas, what it depends on? Well, I think it depends obviously on, first of all, on your samadhi experience. And usually in the sutras, the kind of preferred samadhi for attaining these abhinyas is the fourth jhana. And you find this, there's a nice sutta about this in the Anguttara 5, I think, number 27 or 28, which talks about how you can attain the Chalabhinya depending on the jhana states. I think it's 27 or 28, can't remember now. And what it says in there is that, what does it say again now? How to get this right? It says something to the effect that if your mind is directed in the right way, then based on the four jhanas, the fourth jhana, you will be able to obtain that Chalabhinya. I think it says there being a suitable basis, I think is a term that is how it's translated into the by Bhikkhu Bodhi. But the suitable basis here, I'm not sure if that is the ideal translation of that phrase. It seems to just mean that if the suitable basis, that seems to mean something like you directing your mind in the right way or something like that. I remember contemplating that question a while ago, actually many years ago, and I haven't got it in front of me. Maybe I can even bring it up actually, just to have a quick look at it to see what the Pali says. Let's see if I can find it here, so we can kind of talk about something that we actually see, which can be very handy. So let me go to the Panchaka Nipata, and this should be the first 50, the 5 factors, and yeah, okay, I think this might be the one. So let's see what we have when we go in here. Yeah, so this is actually Bhante Sujato's translation, which I have here. Let me just get the Pali up side by side. It's very handy with Sutta Central. We get the Pali up straight away. Really cool stuff. So, yeah, so this is his translation here. He says that this is number Anguttara 5 is 28. I was actually right about that, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it kind of makes you think that your memory is better than it probably is, which is kind of nice sometimes. So it says when the noble right immersion or noble right samadhi with 5 factors, this is the 5 factors, this is basically the 4 jhanas or whatever, is cultivated in this way, a mendicant becomes capable of realizing anything that can be realized by insight to which they extend their mind in each and every case. Sati sati ayatane. So I think the question here is, what is the meaning of sati sati ayatane? And ayatana, of course, means like a kind of it literally means a stretching out. That's what ayatana means. So it means that whenever there is a sphere, wherever there is a sphere, then if there is something to be realized in that sphere, then you can realize it as long as you extend your mind in the right direction. So I think there being a suitable basis, which is a Bhikkhu Bodhi's translation. I'm not sure if it actually is quite right in that context. I think the meaning is wherever there is something to be realized, in other words, the realm of the mind, the realm of what is possible, that can be realized if you have these kind of 5 samadhi factors, which is the 4 jhanas, plus the reviewing knowledge, which comes after the 4th jhana in this case. So all you really have to do, it says here, chittang abhininameti, which means like to direct or to bend your mind, towards anything that is realizable. All you have to do is just move your mind in the right direction, and then you will realize it. So I think what it means really is just you have the wish to realize it, and because you have that wish, the mind will move towards that, and then it will happen. As I think it is kind of very, 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 it's kind of pretty automatic actually how these things come